That's right, kids. It's time for your Sunday readings. Hi there. I'm Julie Brooks, juliebrooks.life. And some of you have been following me for probably a few years now, and this is not going to be news to you whatsoever. But for those of you who are a little late to the game, this might be a little surprising. But please stick with me. And as always, share, comment, whatever you feel like doing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try this Sunday reading thing, and you tell me if it's of interest to you. And you tell me that by commenting, sharing, or hearting this. I just painted my nails, so try to be a little cautious around that. Anyway, so I'm going to talk to you about your upcoming week, just in general for the whole population. And this is something that I have been doing for decades, but I have not been doing it a lot lately because I do a lot of wellness work, and I don't want there to be some confusion and conflict between, well, who is she? What does she actually do? But if you work with me, you'll notice I do all of the above. So even if we are working out literally at the gym and something comes up, to share the numerology for the day or anything like that, I'm going to share that too, because it's really just part of wellness. Knowing, it's not even knowing, it's being your full authentic self. That's the important thing here. All right. So let's talk about what's going on right now for us as a whole. All right. So it is August, and August is a number 9 month this year in numerology. Nines are all about endings, but there's something special about this number 9 month because it is in, and try and keep up with me if you have any questions. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I love answering questions. So it is a number 1 year. This is our last number 9 month in this number 1 year. And the reason that matters is because if we are going to tie things up and get rid of things in our lives and be done with certain behaviors, relationships, jobs, thought processes, this is the month to do it, guys. And we are halfway through. So there is no time like the present. So this next 7 days, our job is to try and figure out what things it is that we need to let go. And like I said, it could be a behavior, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a thought process, it could be your favorite t-shirt. Maybe it's time for that favorite t-shirt to go. Not this one, I like this one, and it's not going anywhere right now. Okay, so in numerology, it is also a number 7 day. And number 7 is all about learning and turning things into wisdom. So my homework for you today is to spend a little bit of time in quiet, and listen to that quiet voice, the one that whispers to you, not the one that yells to you. Like, we've got a lot of voices going on up here, and I do not mean that in any sarcastic way. We've got the voice that narrates everything. We got the voice that goes, wow, I can't believe you just did that. We've got lots of different voices, but we've got this quiet voice that only speaks to us when we are still. And that's the voice I want you to pay attention today. I want you to pay attention to also what you are drawn to today. Now, it's Sunday, so that makes sense that you're going to be in a different space maybe than you are during the week, but that's okay. That's okay. What are you drawn to today? And maybe you work a different schedule and you don't have the day off. But if you do have the day off, what do you feel that you want to do? Maybe you're not doing it because family and commitments and all this kind of stuff. But what do you want to do? I want you to pay attention to that. So the rest of this month, really, really pay attention to, write down the things that you're like, I don't know how much longer I can be in this certain situation. And maybe it is your own health. Maybe your health is like suffering and you're like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Please reach out, because those are the kind of things that I love to help you walk through. I do free consultations. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm trying to help you. All right. So let's see what your card is for this week. How do you accomplish these things? That's what we're going to do, is we're going to do a card. Like I said, if you enjoy listening to these, if you are interested in these, please let me know. because I want to make sure that I'm doing something for other people. It's like, sure, I like talking, but I can talk to people in the house. They're probably really glad I'm in here talking to you right now. But I can talk to other people. I don't have to talk to a camera. So if this is helping you, if you are interested, please don't hesitate to let me know, because I appreciate you and I'm here to support you. All right. So this week, what do you need to know? Hands are a little sticky too. Let's see if we can get a jumper. And of course, it's going to jump to the floor. Oh, nope, landed on my lap. That's nice of it. Ooh, the Lady of the Gift. The Lady of the Gift. All right. So the Lady of the Gift speaks of giving and receiving, and also sometimes withholding, but she was upright. So, ooh, I just got giving of yourself. Like tithing is on here, and tithing is giving specifically to the church, is what that means. But the energy that I'm getting is giving of yourself. So possibly, okay, so it's like literally splitting off into two different directions. We got like one group of people that is not sure if they're in the right relationship, and they're a little afraid to be themselves, because they're like, well, I might chase this person away. I might lose this person if I'm completely myself. If I say the things that I really want to say, I might lose them. If that is the case, if you do lose them, then you're supposed to lose them. I'm sorry. And sometimes it hurts in the moment, but trust me, you will be in a way, way better place in the future if you just be yourself now. And that doesn't mean be your toxic self. Lead from your truth, not your trauma. Please always remember that sentence. Lead from your truth, not your trauma. So a lot of the time we lead from our trauma and we're like, oh, I'm going to pay them back. And I'm going to, I was treated this way, so I'm going to treat them that way. And sometimes we're not even conscious of it. But your truth is always loving. So be your loving, truthful self. And if that other person is not the right person for you, that's okay. It doesn't make them good or bad, doesn't make you good or bad. All right, so that's kind of one avenue that I went down when I saw this. The other avenue is for yourself. So there's a book, it's by Martha Beck, and it is The Way to Integrity is what it's called. It's called The Way to Integrity. And it's all about the journey of truly figuring out who we are so that we can live our lives authentically to us. And sometimes that is really hard for us to do, even in our own bodies. So for example, if you've been raised that you have to be on point, you got to be a straight A student, you got to be like that type A personality, because there are people that naturally are just wired that way, but there's also a significant amount of people that feel they have to be that way every single day. I may or may not be one of those people, or we're going to disappoint somebody. So if that is you and you feel like you have to show up a certain way, give yourself grace and allow yourself to show up how you want to show up. Maybe just for a day, maybe even just for an hour. So that's the two avenues. Show up authentically as yourself. If you lose a relationship, it was the wrong relationship. And I know that sounds horrible. And I don't care if that relationship was 2 days or 2 years. If it's time for you to show up. And the other avenue is showing up for yourself. Oh, I can just feel the reduction of stress. Like there's just like this burning in the top of my shoulders. And now it's like releasing because you're allowed to be yourself. I see there's a couple people watching. Thank you so very much for watching. And I'm going to do these once a week readings on Sundays until you guys tell me to be quiet. I might continue at that point, actually, because I'm not really good at that. Okay, so that is the Lady of the Gift. And let me just do one last card for you guys. And this is from the Goddess deck. Strangely enough, this was the first deck of cards I ever got. And it's a long time ago now. And these cards, I swear, they hunted me down everywhere I went. I'd see these cards, I'm like, fine, I'll buy them already. And they look brand new. Like they still got the gold on the edges. And they just seem to stand the test of time, these ones. So these are the goddess cards. Oh, who do we got? Who jumped out? I love the cards. I really, really do. Endings and beginnings. What is this week about? The rest of this month? The rest of this month is about ending things so that new beginnings can come in. Remember, it's a number 9 month. 9s are always about ending things. They're all about tying things up. So whatever you got hanging around that you're like, it's not that bad. It doesn't really get in my way. And like I said, it could be anything from a behavior, a relationship, or an old piece of clothing that you just need to just get out. I know that sounds like cutthroat, but sometimes we gotta be cut. All right. Endings and beginnings. This is the energy you need to embody for this coming week. Good luck. If you need any support, please reach out, juliebrooks.life, or leave a message underneath this video, and I will talk to you soon.